Someone in leadership gets supported before the meeting ever starts, and it is never you. Here's why. So you noticed it when you walked in. You walked in, there's a decision on the table, everybody spoke about it, and then a decision is made, and voila. They've got their plan, their project, their initiative, they've got it all in their back pocket. Someone has shaped the decision, and it was not your project, plan, or initiative. But here's exactly what's happening. They built the outcome before they ever walked into the door. Boom. So here's what they did. Write this down. This is your secret sauce. They had a meeting to discuss a few things, but not necessarily what was being discussed in that meeting, and they did it 2 weeks before the meeting. They did it to invest in the relationship, to understand the corporate politics, to help them to appreciate how it would benefit them. They reframed it or framed it to benefit the person they were speaking with. They wanted to understand the priorities. They wanted to understand the risk. They wanted to understand if they were a decision maker or simply a stakeholder. They wanted to understand what the objections were before they ever got into that boardroom. Now, here's the difference. You walked into the boardroom with a deep analysis and full of recommendations, but the beauty in this is that you lost to someone who had a weaker position because they did the pre-work before the actual meeting. Boom. This is not about politics. This is understanding that organizational decisions are made before the meeting. I like to call it the meeting before the meeting. The leaders who consistently win the room have built the room before they've entered it. Boom. So this learnable practice is not about per se politics. It is about being deliberate. It is about being intentional. It is about gleaning information. It is about putting in the work with your leadership influence. And if you don't have that, this is exactly what I'm here for. This deliberate, consistent relationship first investment has everything to do with leadership influence. But before you can get to that area, you have to know and understand how to strategically move or navigate within corporate America. And that practice done consistently changes everything about the room when you walk in. If you need to know and understand more on how to build your leadership influence through relations first, and those relationships are strategic, this is what I do at the Leadership Alchemy Masterclass, June 27th at 4 o'clock, or we can get the diagnosis at the Executive Identity Audit. Do not get waitlisted. I will see you there. Happy leading.